Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of Drew's Food Reviews, and today is going to be an episode of What's for Dinner. I'm going to be making cabbage roll soup. Fairly easy. If you've made cabbage rolls before, you know what it's like. You put the meat in the rice, you roll it up, and then you cook it in broth. This is just a deconstructed cabbage roll, and it's pretty simple. It's going to be ground beef, a little bit of bouillon, beef broth, some tomatoes, Worcestershire, and cabbage is a star. There's going to be rice as well. I'm actually going to be putting some sauerkraut in the mix. Not everybody does it. The recipe doesn't call for sauerkraut, but I think it will make a good addition. So for the first thing, it says to take the onion and the meat, chop the onions and the garlic and brown the meat. So that's what I'm going to be doing first, and get that all done. And when that's all done, I will show you the rest of the steps as we go. So stay tuned, guys. I'm going to be getting the meat browned and the garlic and the onion. So stay tuned. Okay, so I'm browning up the meat and the garlic and the onions, and the next step is going to be to add the chopped cabbage. So once I get this all browned up, I will chop up the cabbage and add it, and the steam's coming off. So you will see that in a few minutes, so hang on. Okay, so I've brown this down a little bit, and I'm going to start adding the other. I'm going to go with a can of diced tomatoes, and then there. A little bit of thyme, give it a little flavor. Some paprika, a little bit of that. Give it a little more spice. Apparently, needs a bay leaf to kind of simmer with that. Working on the other stuff. Okay, this is 4 cups of beef broth. There. I made it from bouillon. Okay, I put a little bit of tomato puree in there. I put in 3/4 of a cup of rice. It's going to cook in there, and I'm going to add all that stirred up. This says it's going to cook for about a half an hour, so we'll see. And some Worcestershire. I'm going to go ahead and add this. It says tomato juice, tomato sauce. This is tomato puree, so I'm going to add that. It's kind of almost like a yeah, it's almost like a sauce. It'll probably cook down. So all the stuff is in there. I'm going to add the sauerkraut in at the very end. This is pretty much going to bubble and stew for about a half an hour. Let the rice get all cooked up, and then it will be soup. Cabbage soup. So stay tuned for the finished product. Okay guys, so here it is. Pretty much been simmering for about half an hour. As you can see, it's got the cabbage, the rice is cooked in there, the meat, all the tomato sauce and everything. I'm going to go ahead and add some sauerkraut to this, kind of give it a little bit extra flavor. So hang on. Add some sauerkraut. I'm going to stir that in. You got to kind of eyeball it to see how soupy it is. If you like it real thick, if you like it real soupy, if you like it real tomatoey, I guess. You can always add a little more broth, add a little more seasoning, and that's pretty much it. Once that warms up, there you go. This is going to be cabbage soup, cabbage roll soup. And I think it's going to be pretty good with all the additions and all that stuff. Now you can do the cabbage rolls. You can roll them all up and do all that stuff. Add it to taste. You don't have to put the sauerkraut in. You don't have to do it. But there you go. So that's going to be what's for dinner. I think this has been pretty good. I've done this before, and hopefully you guys will like it as well. So if you like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and the notification bell. And that way you won't miss any future content, or if I go live, you won't miss the fun. So until next time, on Drew's Food Reviews, and I'll be making another mouth-watering dinner for you. Go ahead and dish this up. Now you can add hot sauce or whatever toppings you want, sour cream, crackers, however you want. So until next time, guys, I will talk to you later. Okay, so here's the final product. Hit it with a little bit of Frank's Red Hot. And there we go, cabbage soup. Cabbage roll soup. Ready for my dinner. Thanks for tuning in.